Have you ever wondered how ChatGPT can write essays, answer complex questions, and even help you code a website from scratch? It feels like there's a little genius trapped inside your computer, right? Well, it's not magic. It's actually a fascinating technology called a large language model. Over the last couple of years, it feels like the whole world woke up and started talking about AI. In fact, AI adoption in workplaces has skyrocketed, with the vast majority of organizations now using it daily. You hear terms like AI, chatbots, and LLMs thrown around everywhere. But why the sudden explosion? Because for the first time in history, we taught computers how to understand and speak our language. They went from just doing math to writing poetry, passing the bar exam, and diagnosing medical issues. Today, I'm going to demystify the technology behind all of this so you can understand exactly what's going on and how to use it to your advantage. So, what exactly is an LLM? LLM stands for Large Language Model. The easiest way to understand an LLM is to think of it as a super-powered version of the autocomplete feature on your smartphone. You know, when you type, "I am running a little," and your phone suggests the word late, your phone is guessing the next word based on patterns of how you text. An LLM is a prediction engine for words. Its entire job is to look at the words you give it and predict what the most likely next word should be. But instead of just learning from your text messages, a large language model is trained by reading huge amounts of text, essentially the entire internet. It has read billions of books, articles, websites, and coding forums. Because it has seen so many patterns in human language, it doesn't just know that late follows running a little, it also knows that the word lamb follows Mary had a little, and it knows what paragraphs of code should follow a request to build a calculator app. Now, let's peek under the hood and look at how they actually work, step by step. First, AI doesn't actually read words the way we do. It chops text up into tiny pieces called tokens. Think of tokens as the Lego bricks of language. A token might be a whole word or just part of a word. Next comes training. During this phase, the AI is fed trillions of these tokens. We use something called a neural network, which is a computer system loosely inspired by the human brain. Inside this digital brain are billions of connections called parameters. As the AI trains, it adjusts these connections to learn the relationships between words. It learns grammar, facts, and logic just by looking at how words sit next to each other across millions of documents. Finally, when you ask the AI a question, it uses a process called inference. It looks at the tokens you gave it, runs them through its massive neural network, and calculates the best token to output next. It repeats this process again and again, one token at a time, until it forms a complete answer. Now, you've probably heard a lot of different brand names out there, and it can get confusing. To clear it up, you need to know the difference between an AI app and an AI model. Think of the AI model as the engine and the AI app as the car you drive. ChatGPT is the famous app built by a company called OpenAI. The engine running it is the GPT model family, such as GPT-4o. Claude is an AI assistant built by Anthropic, powered by the Claude model family. It is widely known for being highly accurate, writing naturally, and analyzing very large documents. Gemini is Google's AI assistant and model family. It integrates deeply with tools like Google Docs, Gmail, and other Google Workspace apps. Microsoft Copilot is an AI assistant built directly into Windows and Microsoft Office applications, and it uses OpenAI's GPT models behind the scenes. Perplexity is a unique AI tool that works like a super smart search engine. It reads the real-time internet and gives answers with clickable sources and citations. DeepSeek is a newer AI model that has attracted attention for its strong performance in math and coding while being very efficient to run. And there is Llama by Meta. Llama is an open source model, which means developers worldwide can use it to build their own AI applications. So, how can you actually use these tools in your daily life? The good news is you don't need to be a programmer. For writing emails, you can give the AI a few bullet points and it will draft a clear, professional email in seconds. For summarizing documents, you can upload a long report and ask the AI to produce a short summary with the key takeaways. For brainstorming, you can ask the AI for creative marketing ideas, content topics, or even dinner recipes using ingredients you already have. For studying and research, you can ask AI to explain complex topics in simple language, almost like having a personal tutor. And for coding help, even beginners can ask AI to create simple programs or websites, and the AI will generate the code for you. But here is the catch. LLMs are not perfect. First, they can make mistakes. Sometimes an AI will confidently tell you something that is completely made up. In the AI world, this is called a hallucination. Because the model predicts words based on patterns, it can occasionally generate information that sounds correct, but is actually wrong. That's why it's important to double-check critical facts. Second, the quality of the answer depends heavily on your prompt. A prompt is simply the instruction you give the AI. If your prompt is vague, the answer will likely be vague as well. The more specific you are about the style, length, and context you want, the better the results will be. Looking ahead, the technology is evolving extremely quickly. One major trend we're starting to see is the rise of AI agents. Right now, most AI systems work like chatbots. You ask a question and they respond. But AI agents will go a step further by taking actions for you. For example, you might ask an AI to check your calendar, find a flight that fits your schedule, book the ticket, and send the itinerary to your email automatically. AI is also becoming multimodal, meaning it can understand images, audio, and video in addition to text. This allows AI systems to interact with the world in much richer ways. Artificial intelligence can feel intimidating with all the buzzwords and technical terms, but at its core, a large language model is simply a powerful tool designed to help you think faster, work smarter, and create more. The best way to understand AI is to start using it. Open tools like ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini and try asking them to summarize an article, generate ideas, or plan a trip. Experiment, explore, and see what these tools can do for you. You might be surprised how useful they become in your daily life. If this explanation helped you understand how AI works, consider subscribing for more simple technology breakdowns. And think about this. What is the first thing you would ask AI to help you with?